is Josh Jenkins. This is my FTT 114 week 4 assignment 2. This is the final part of the Kydex lab. Today is January 3rd, 2024. Happy New Year.
Alright, so now we've got everything kind of laid out for the last little bit of this project. Some of the things we're going to do here is we're going to put some rivet points in here. I've already kind of measured out where I'm going to put this. I've got this little spacer right here that has a screw or a rivet, so I haven't quite decided which one we're going to use yet, but either way we'll probably wind up using a rivet. So we're going to put that through there. We're also going to put our belt loop attachment. So those two little metal pieces that I put in last time really made some good dimpling, so I'll be able to accurately attach this right here in this area here. So that'll be what we do with that. Once we do that, we're going to finish sanding and polishing this on my buffing wheel over here. I'll move that over and I'll just kind of finish buffing it. It just makes a huge mess. But again, it's we'll get it done. So, but yeah, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get reset here. We'll mark all this up and we'll start punching. Before we get started, we want to make sure this weapon is clear. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull it out, point it in the safe direction. Drop our magazine, shows there's no ammo in there. We're going to rack and lock the slide back. We're going to do a visual and physical inspection, show that the weapon is clear. Send the slide forward, point in the safe direction, pull the trigger. This weapon's now clear and we can start to work on it. All right, so we're going to go and get marked up using the dimpling that we had for last time, so we'll go from there. All right, got the band on there. All right, got the band on there, so let's test. Where's my band? Let's see. Not scratching anything there, so that's good. So let's see if she fits real quick. All right. Fits pretty good. Let's keep on. Let's get some rivets in there. So this is not going to need a lot of retention, so I'm going to put in, I think, just one of these right here. Again, just to satisfy kind of what we're doing here. But again, like I said, it doesn't need a lot of tension, and I don't want to give it too much more. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a hole through here. I figure we'll put it right about here, just for because it's a little marked up right there. So I just kind of want to get rid of that. And now what we'll do is we'll put a hole straight through and we'll attach this, which I think is going to be just long enough. Yeah, so we'll get that through there. Once I get the first hole drilled, I'm going to put a little spacer in there to keep it apart, because I don't want to clamp it and drill it straight through, because that'll make it that'll create some offsets. So we'll go ahead and get that started. Let's get the rest of it through. Use this as a spacer. All right, and we're through on both sides. A little too tight, I'm gonna back it off just a little bit here. Problem is when I'm doing this, it tries to cock, so I can't have that. Can't have it cocking when it goes in. Still a little too tight. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now that I got that in, got it tightened up and got it adjusted, you can see it's not cocking anymore, so that's good. So, all right, so the next step here is we're going to sand and polish this down a little bit. I'm going to use my buffing wheel. I'm going to get reset here, get this all polished up, get these edges worked out, polished up, and then we'll add a little flair to it, as they say.
We need to talk about your flair.
All right, so next thing we're going to do here is we're going to shape and polish this. I'm going to use this buffing wheel because these fluffy wheels generate enough heat that I actually experimented and got this nice and smoothed off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buff it till I get all these rough edges off, get it looking good. And once we do that, we're going to put our little bit of flare on here.
We need to talk about your flare.
So we'll go ahead and get that done and we'll go from there. The only issue with that is it just puts this fuzz crap everywhere, but it gets it super smooth. Like that's it looks really good. Like that right up there was all jagged, but now this is just super smooth now. But yeah, gonna hit it a couple more times, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put our sticker on, and we will go back over to the bench. All right, so we're gonna kind of do this last little bit from right here, talk about this, but fits on the belt pretty good. I don't draw left-handed, I'm right-handed, but this is from my brother-in-law. Draws pretty good. Comes in and out, got a little bit of tension. Might adjust that little tensioner down there a little bit, but pretty good. Draws pretty good. You know, sits on the belt pretty good. You know, if I were to put my jacket on, I'll grab this real quick. Take the crap out of my pocket. So as you can see, it profiles a little bit, but not too bad. But other than that, pretty good looking holster. Yeah, great learning experience this week. You know, got it all sanded up. It's nice and pretty. I'm going to do a little bit more before we give to my brother-in-law. But other than that, this was a fun little lab. Very much enjoyed the last 4 weeks getting to do this. Yeah. Thanks for watching.